Welcome back, everybody. So 5v5 is just right around the corner, so we're going to be going over a quick review of some of the bounty hunter counters we can be using on offense against teams like Gas, Darth, Revan, and I'll also be going over turn order, mods, and some quick tips that can help you make sure you're doing the best you can on offense with your bounty hunters. So let's get started with Gas. I have three options with Gas. Gas is pretty strict in terms of what bounty hunters you can use. It's always going to be these four, guys. It's always going to be these four. You can do it with other ones, but for this video, for simplicity purposes, I'm going to keep it within these four. Moff Gideon is going to be your easiest, and I mean, he is pretty easy to use, guys. Trust me, he is super easy against Gas. Not only because he's fast, but Demoralize really helps kind of dampen the amount of offense that the 501st puts out. Under Gas leadership, 501st gains 2% offense stacking every time we gain a buff, and we're going to be gaining a lot of buffs. So Demoralize really helps kind of keep that offense and crit damage low. Moff Gideon is also 16 base speed faster than Quill. That's like half a speed arrow right there. So just keep that in mind. Quill, you can definitely do this with Quill, but it's just going to be harder because you're going to have to make up for that speed, and yeah, it's mainly the speed, guys, but these two characters more or less do the exact same thing. I did make a video about using Beskar Mando. Just don't even think about it, guys. Don't even think about it. It's like a 50 to 60% win ratio, and you really need to be like R7, and you need RNG to really go your way. So, but I would highly recommend using Moff Gideon over Quill just because it's much easier. Quill can work. Like I said, you just need the speed mods to back it up. So let's fight a team in arena, and that way you guys will have a visual. So we're gonna go against a Gas team real quick. This one looks pretty quick. So this Rex is 305. Oh my god, 305. So what is that my calculator? That means he's gonna be 366. Okay. So I remodded off screen my Moff Gideon to be faster than him, but you basically make sure Moff Gideon's going to go first. So your turn orders are going to be very important here, guys. So obviously Gideon's going to be going first, but then it needs to be Boss, Grief, Aura, Mando. Okay. Sometimes Aura will jump in front of Boss when Frenzy taunts, or Frenzy procs, but that's okay. The important thing is your Mando is going to be your last character because on his first turn, we are going to be disintegrating Gas. So let's get started. Okay. So first things first, it's pretty self-explanatory. We're going to control the situation, take everyone's TM away, and give our team 20%. Now, because Gas is present, we don't have to worry about the Mandalorian critting giving him a turn meter. So he's always going to go last. It's a guarantee. Right here, though, I personally like to save Armor Shred for either 5s or one of the other clones. Just because we're going to disintegrate Gas, so there's not really a point throwing Armor Shred on there. And also, if you're going up against a weaker Gas team, you don't want to accidentally topple him. You know, if you apply Armor Shred, your team's going to be doing more damage. But don't accidentally topple him because that kind of defeats the purpose of the team. And then you're kind of just rolling the dice at that point. So I'm just going to do a basic, play it safe. Okay. Now we're going to taunt, then we're going to call to assist. Remember, Mando's not going to crit, so he's still going to be going last. Okay, so now Aura's going to go. I'm going to hustle, and then I'm just going to base it, because my Aura's already 8. You guys probably won't have this problem, but I have accidentally toppled Gas in the past. Gas in the past. Jeez, that rhymes. Okay, so we're just going to hustle, basic. We're going to call to assist. This should complete our contract. Okay. Hopefully we don't lose Boss. Cool. Okay, so at this point, we are going to disintegrate Gas. Now right here, you guys need to make a decision. There are two ways to finish this battle. The safe way is you go after 5s and just chew through him, and it takes a while. But if you guys are running this under gear, like let's say your Aura Sing's only like gear 10, gear 11, because you could totally do this with an under geared Aura Sing. The cheater way, and this one's a little bit risky, is you kill Rex twice. Okay. Basically you kill Rex, that way you get rid of 5s, but you gotta kill Rex like right after. You gotta kill him twice. After that, the rest of the team isn't too bad to deal with. So I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna go straight after Rex. But personally, when I'm in this situation, I always at least ability block or stun him, depending on which bounty hunters I'm using. We didn't get the stun, but I am going to go for the kill on him. So, let's go ahead and kill him. We'll taunt again with Boss. Okay. Woo! Big numbers there. But yeah, I just do this just because sometimes 5s can be really, really tanky, guys, and I don't want to lose a character while we're just chewing through 5s. So, but Rex is extremely squishy, so he's usually not too difficult to kill twice in a row. And we're trying to get all our banners back here. So unfortunately, we lost Gideon. It is possible to do this with full banners, but most of the time you are going to lose one banner because of Gideon. Cool. Easy peasy. So now, let's go after a Darth Revan team. This Darth Revan team is actually pretty good. 338 speed, so I can't use Aura Sing against this, so I'm going to have to use Jango Fett. And it's very important when you guys use Jango Fett that Bosk is also on that team, because we need Bosk to soak up Revan's insanity, that way our whole team doesn't get feared. Okay, so because Sith Trooper is not here, we don't have to dispel his taunt with grief. We can go straight after Bastila. But Bastila should always be your #1 target, guys. Always take her out first. Cool. So she's dead. That's actually pretty good. I didn't think we were going to kill her with that mass assist, but if you get that kill, guys, like you get the damage, you get the defense penetration, crit damage, all these fancy things from grief, means you're sitting in a really good spot. So let's go after HK. Even though I know the contract isn't over HK, he is still a threat, guys, so we want to get him out of there. So let's call Boba Fett to assist. Perfect. Alright, we're going to call the mass assist over on Marauder. Typically, if you're not going in under geared, you can kind of ignore Marauder for a little bit, guys. So, yeah, I mean, I know there's some of those one-shot Marauders out there, but you definitely want to take out Bastila and HK first. Alright. Also with Jango Fett, be very careful about his missile, guys. Really consider when you want to use it, because if that missile hits Malak, it could trigger his unique, and then the whole thing just kind of falls apart. So I'm actually going to play it safe and just use a basic here. Okay, here, I think my R8 Boba can actually kill this Darth Revan, but I want to be a little bit more practical for you guys. So I'm actually just going to send the execute towards Marauder. Okay, didn't kill him, but that's okay. Bosk might be able to finish him off, maybe. There we go. Okay, so because we had that taunt up, Bosk was able to take the Insanity and the Dispel from Malak, so we're actually sitting in a pretty good spot right now. Okay, we're going to cleanse here with Grief. Okay, and okay, well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Well, oops. I was gonna show you guys. You get the contract completed, and then after that, you can disintegrate Malak. But yeah, you get the contract completed. Oh boy! All right, this Darth Revan team is a little bit slower, so I'm gonna show you what the battle looks like under an Aura Sing lead. And keep in mind too, your Aura Sing doesn't even need to be relicked for this to work. As long as your team kills fast enough, you should be okay. And I'm actually going to leave Bosk in because I think most of you are still going to be using Bosk. But yeah, let's I really want to use Jango and Boba, but we'll just use Boba for the meantime because Boba Fett works really well against all those stacks of Fury. Okay, so just like the last battle, taunt with Bosk. We're going to get rid of the taunt, and we're going to go straight after Bastila. Alright, now we got the contract completed. Most of you are probably going to execute, so we'll just execute here anyways. Cool. Cool thing about Aura Sing is, remember, as you kill people after the contract gets completed, you're also generating turn meter on your team as well. So, let's go after HK here. Alright, and we're going to disintegrate Malak. Perfect. And this should be able to kill Revan. Very nice. Yeah, it's so annoying how much health and protection sometimes HK gets back. Little tankier than usual. Okay, I should be done here. Awesome. Yeah, so the main thing is getting that first kill, guys. Keeping your team in stealth. That way, when Revan does his insanity, he can only target Bosk, so the rest of your team won't get feared. Okay, for those of you that have like insane mods and insane bounty hunters, C is also another option for you guys. You probably won't see C on defense, but I'll show you guys how to take him down anyways. So if it's a slow one, you can probably get away with Aura Sing, but I typically use Django just because sometimes they have Vader, and you're going up against like Vaders that are like 360, 370 speeds, kind of gross. So I got my Quill modded with my best speed mods, plus 30 from Django, so he's gonna be a fast little piggy. He's at 366 plus 30, so he's almost at 400. So we'll definitely be going first, and that's kind of the key. My only advice is don't bring in Bosk, guys, because C will always link Bosk, and because Bosk has Frenzy, he takes all these turns. He's gonna supercharge Palpatine's ultimate really quickly. Okay, so I'm gonna go straight after Darth Nihilus. Honestly, the contract, guys, we'll get it. Don't worry about it. Just kill the threats, and we'll get the contract. So we're gonna go straight after Darth Nihilus because we don't want him increasing any of our cooldowns. Okay, cool. The fact that we killed him with the assist is awesome because now we got all this defense penetration, kind of like that video I made a while back. So we're gonna be hitting really hard now. So we'll go straight after Trey here. This will probably kill her. Yeah, this will definitely kill her. Okay, didn't need the assist. Okay, so we'll shoot a missile with Jango Fett. Didn't kill Vader, bummer. This AoE should kill Vader, but you know I'm gonna play it safe and I'm just gonna do the execute. Okay. We'll take out Watt over here. Interesting, he didn't apply any tech to C. Okay, and now we can just pretty much pick on C. So let's get him debuffed and let's start going after him. Get that contract completed. Okay. So he is going to be ultimate. I typically like to save Boba Fett's AoE for that ultimate because his AoE does ability block for 2 turns. Okay, almost there. Okay, so he's going to hit ultimate. And we needed Boba Fett to take a turn right now, so let's call Django. Okay. I don't know if our Boba's gonna get a turn. It's gonna be real close here. Okay, speed down, that helps a lot. Okay. Do we want to get the contract, play it safe, or do we want to execute? I think we should play it safe. Okay, let's get that ability block off. Cool. And let's do it again. Or we can execute. No, let's play it safe. Okay, and this actually will kill him, so cool. But yeah, guys, Boba Fett is a great answer against C. Like, that ability block for 2 turns is great, especially when you complete the contract, because it means you could reapply it and give yourself even more time. Okay. Before we end today's video, guys, I wanted to go over a couple quick tips that might be able to help you pull out a win in your GAC when using bounty hunters. So, first tip is chasing the contract. You don't always have to chase after the contract, and I see this a lot with a lot of streamers, even some of the bigger ones, guys. I see them make this mistake, and then their bounty hunter team just starts going in a downward spiral. Like, everything just kind of goes to hell. So what I mean by that is, especially with Bosk lead, because Bosk lead is very popular, guys. It's a great lead. Just because the contract's over on Jedi Knight Anakin, let's just say for the sake of discussion, we can't attack him. Let's say we got like 3 taunts in the way, or he's under stealth. go after whoever's killing your team. So I see this a lot against bounty hunters in First Order, where the contract will be over First Order officer, but executioners just wailing away on your team. Like, go after executioner. You don't always have to get the contract right away. I mean, the contract is great, and you guys, you know, you want to strive, you want to get it. You know, it'll help you win. It's great. But if there's a character on a team that's, especially some of these B teams, like First Order, non-GL, Shock T clones, or even like Resistance, you know, go after whoever's killing your team. You don't have to, like, it's not like if you get the contract, everything's going to be better and you're going to win. I mean, most of the time it is, but if you're losing and, you know, the contract is not even close to being completed, like, you can put that off to the side. And my second tip I wanted to talk about is move the contract. And what I mean by move the contract is, and you can do this very easily with Bosk, is if you can't attack that person that has the contract icon above their head with Bosk lead, because Bosk lead says go after the weakest character, hit him 10 times. It's not the weakest character from the start of the battle, it's the weakest character currently. So if we start going after Mace Windu over here, the contract will move. It's going to go over to him. So if you're like, if the contract's under a character that's just unreachable right now, move the contract over. Yeah, you might have to, like, you know, chew through a tank for a little bit, or whoever's, you know, preventing you from attacking that weakest character, but eventually they will become the weaker character, and then you could just start killing them. So I hope those tips help you guys, but that's just something that I personally have seen on a lot of streams, and those are kind of like the breaking point for some of these battles. Alright, well, that's going to wrap up today's video, guys. I hope you guys feel a little bit more prepared about your GAC when taking bounty hunters against some of these stronger teams. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. If you guys have any questions about how these counters work, questions about mods, turn orders, speeds, zetas, gear, any of that stuff. I'd be happy to help you guys out before GAC starts. I hope you guys all have a great GAC. I wish you all best of luck, and I'll catch you in the next video.